Taiwan is one of the most populated places on Earth, measuring 13,892 square miles, about twice the size of New Jersey, and it has a population of 21.5 million people, but not many people know its history. The island was first inhabited by the Malayo-Polynesians, but with the encouragement of the Dutch East India Company, Chinese people slowly began to migrate to increase agricultural production. During the turbulent years of the dynasties, many more people fled to Taiwan to escape the Manchu conquest of China. With centuries of peace, the Taiwanese population grew. In 1894, China went to war with Japan over Korea and lost, leading to Japanese colonization of Taiwan. After World War II, Taiwan was returned to China under uncertain status. This caused a rebellion in 1947, and China responded, resulting in a massacre of 10,000 Taiwanese. Amends were not made to families until the 1990s. Communist forces under Mao defeated nationalists in 1949, and a portion of the government fled to Taiwan to set up a government in exile. During the Korean War, the US sent a fleet to Taiwan to protect it from attack. With the help of American aid, Taiwan became a manufacturing power. In 1971, the US normalized relations with China, and Taiwan lost its seat at the UN. Early Taiwanese immigrants first started coming to America between the end of World War II and 1965. This group of immigrants was made up mostly of students continuing their education at American universities. The number of immigrants was low, and some stayed in the US after graduation to find careers. When the US recognized mainland China, relations between Taiwan and the US were informal. Relocating to the US became harder because Taiwanese immigrants began to hold passports from an unrecognized nation. Due to all these wars and conflicts, many Taiwanese Americans feel as though they have lost their cultural identity.
Hi, my name is Victor Lin, and I was born in Taipei, Taiwan.
I'm Jason Chen. I was born in Kaohsiung, Taiwan.
So, how old were you guys when you came to America?
15?
4.
So do you guys see yourself represented in the media?
Not really.
No, not really, but when I do see Asians represented in the media, they're usually represented very stereotypical.
Over the years, we have seen a progression of more Asian people in our media. For example, news forecasters are no longer just a stereotypical white male or female, and there are quite a few Asian Americans on TV. However, the progression is slow, and it feels as if you are taking one step forward and 2 steps backwards. While Asian Americans are being shown in American culture more often, the media takes advantage and mainly plays off of stereotyping Asian Americans, including Taiwanese Americans. Taiwanese American actors are often ignored, and they are not given any chances to display their talents. Even a new TV show coming out, titled Fresh Off the Boat, has a Korean actor, Randall Park, taking one of the lead roles. Within this new TV show, they also play off of the American family stereotype. The question of why a show about a Taiwanese American family does not have Taiwanese American actors must be asked.
That's me, your boy Eddie Wong. Check it. 11 years old and moving from DC to Orlando.
I saw the sign, and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign.
That's my dad. He loved everything about America. Full on bought into the American dream.
I don't know why we have to move.
So your father can own a cowboy restaurant.
It's called Cattleman's Ranch Steakhouse, and I've grown to love it like the daughter we wished Evan had been.
This is why we left our family and friends.
Exactly.
This is why we left everything we know to come to a place where we know nothing and where the humidity is not good for my hair.
This is my mom. My dad's American dream was her nightmare.
Where are all the customers? There is hardly anyone here, and that table is only drinking water. Hey, why you not drink beer?
Me, my American dream was to fit in.
Why do all your shirts have black men on them?
It's Notorious B.I.G.
You into B.I.G.?
Yeah, man.
Come sit with us.
Oh, what is this? It's Chinese food.
Get it out of here. Ying Ming's eating worms.
Another Taiwanese person whose ancestry has been dismissed by people everywhere is NBA player Jeremy Lin. His success in the 2011 to 2012 season started some controversy over his heritage. Both of his parents immigrated to the United States from Taiwan, but many people, including NBA fans, still only know of him as an Asian or a Chinese player. Even Taiwan and China seem to be in disagreement in what should be considered his true heritage. Despite the fact that his parents both came from Taiwan, some Chinese people argue that because his maternal grandmother comes from China, he should be considered Chinese. This only further supports the idea that Taiwanese people do not have their own identity, and it certainly makes it difficult for most Americans to differentiate Taiwanese people from other types of Asians.
Technically, I'm not even really supposed to be here right now, so fuck it. Might as well make the most of it. Feels good! Guess I'm lucky!
When people mistake the Taiwanese culture for any other Asian culture.
I feel like it's really offensive to us because when people make that mistake, it shows that they're really ignorant about our culture.
I think it's offensive, but then I don't really blame them as they don't necessarily have to understand every culture in Asia.
Today, Taiwanese Americans still feel a lack of identity in their community, and although our media is starting to progress, there is still a lot to overcome before the Taiwanese community feels completely integrated.